Feeling awesome. Feeling really good out on the ice, but this time of year is just about getting ready and working on things to be ready for October 9th.
Have you changed your game or your stance at all since last year? Obviously, last year was a bit of a
I haven't
down year for you.
changed anything. As far as technical wise or anything like that. So, it's just about, polishing some things up right now and feeling good about your game. So when the regular season starts, we just can, stockpile as many points as possible.
Did you do anything different training wise or anything preparing wise in the off season?
Yeah, we did a lot more body specific movements this summer. Over the course of a season, your body can get pretty out of whack, just basically the way you're standing out there. So just tried to pull my shoulders back into place and, my hips and everything like that to be, so you're in the correct posture.
So it's more of a technical kind of a thing, positioning, or
like out on the ice, or like just like if you see me walking around in February or March, my knees are inward, my shoulders are forward. So we basically tried to just pull everything back, so I'm more efficient out on the ice.
When you think back to last season, what didn't you like about last season specifically?
Just the inconsistency. I mean, from night in and night out, it wasn't up to my standards. I set the bar there pretty high for myself, and I wanted strive to hit that bar and push it a little bit higher each year. So, it's this year I'm very excited. I can't wait. This is, like I've told you guys, this is the best I've felt in 2 or 3 seasons now, heading into training camp, and I'm really excited to get going.
It seems like that's a trend with every player. Did a long off season, do you think, benefit everything, Cleary, Franz, and everybody?
I think it benefited all of us. I mean, there was a lot of us that were banged up last year, and trying to play through a lot of stuff, and getting Pav and Z back healthy and having them rest, and giving Cleary's with his knee time to heal. I think it's going to be an exciting year for us.
Just with the Olympics and everything like that last year, and the Winter Classic, did all that stuff kind of compound things almost a little bit? Kind of like you're trying to.
Well, it's tough because last year you don't really get any practice time. So when things sort of slip on you, it was it's tough to get it back. You're playing every single night pretty much, and you're trying to find that practice time, and so that was a little different. But it's nice to be able to be back in a normal season. It seems like we haven't played one in a while, and I'm excited for it.
What's your thoughts on the new overtime changes, particularly the long line changes that could affect goalies? The league wants more scoring and kind of leaves the goalies out for.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, we walk through it here with the scrimmages and everything like that, but I don't think it'll be, quite. I think it'll be a little bit more wide open. Once the regular season and everything starts, it's just you can 4-on-4, and someone can go for a late change, and you got a D-man that's caught up ice. Anything can happen. I'm sure it's going to open things up in overtime.
There haven't been a lot of personnel changes, but just about everybody we've talked to thus far feels that this team is going to have a better season, that the younger guys are a year older, and that the veterans are poised to bounce back. Do you also agree with that?
I think so. I was around Detroit all summer, so I heard a lot of rumblings. So, but you got to remember, getting Pat and Z back healthy. That's one of could be some of the top 2 signings of the year if you look at it that way. So, I'm excited. Our young guys stepped in last year and played remarkably. Without them, the streak probably would have ended, with the playoffs. So. I'm excited here, with all the older guys, getting healthy, and then, hopefully the younger guys are ready to take the next step, and, we put on a great show for everyone this year.
You're going to have some familiarity on defense of the same 7D as last year. They weren't able to get that right-handed shot that they were seeking. How can that unit be better this year?
Just keeping it simple, not overdoing anything, taking what's given. Don't try and, force passes or anything like that. Just, look up ice, have that composure, that time to take a look instead of, just, throwing it.
Do you read and listen to all that stuff, or is it kind of like motivation sometimes or something like that?
Well, I just, being around Detroit, I just heard a lot of it. A lot of fans asking me and everything like that, like, why isn't anyone signing and everything? And it's just, it's sometimes it just works out that way. I mean, it's not like they didn't try. They did go out there and, give it an effort, and, it just, for some reason or not, guys chose elsewhere.
So if you are around Detroit all season, based on your hat, can you give us your thoughts on the Tigers? What do you see happening?
I'm hoping they make it. They had a big win last night, so hopefully they can get in.
How closely do you follow?
Well, during the summer, not so much. Usually in the spring, you're excited, baseball's back on, and then, in the fall when all the races are. But they play so many games, it's tough to keep track of them.
Personally, you were here this summer for daddy-related reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Does that give you sort of a different perspective hockey-wise and allow you to go home and not have to think about the game anymore?
No. I've already been through it once before. So, but whenever you have a child, it's special, and it's been an exciting summer. Just being around them, and this time being able to watch them grow. When we had James, I wasn't really around constantly on the road, so being able to be around both of them this summer and seeing the personalities develop has been awesome.